blown out. Hello. How we looking, folks? It's been a while. Sorry if I sound a little weird or congested. I'm currently my chest is a little. I was cleaning up the house and I ended up getting gross, like getting something gross like puffed up into me, and it was just like all kinds of nasty. So, been kind of pulling myself away for a second. Actually, so I'm just adjusting things. I'll be right back. And by right back, I mean, yeah. It's almost too late. Um, all right. No, I like that. That's even lighting ish. Yeah. Yes, that is even lighting ish. Okay. Okay. So the big thing is I'm waiting on my friend Pat Gibney to connect. He has um he has a link, so he should be able to join. Share the permanent link bookmark and come back anytime. Hmm. 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 Live stream. Live stream. Live stream. Live stream. Is it? Is it offline? Wonder. Paste and go. Wonder. Paste and go. So yeah, for some reason that's weird. My whole entire dashboard's messed up. Um, Pat Gibney, if you are around, say something. I should be able to send you an invite. Uh, I just got to find the right way to do it, which unfortunately is so stupid. Okay. Um, let's see what this does. Let me see. Copy. Sorry. Technical difficulties every single time. This radio show is just ridiculous. You are about to join Google Hangout. Uh, that link. Hmm. Hold on. That link should be able to work for you. I'm gonna try. Let me send it to you via your email. Can you remind me what your email is again? Sorry, folks. This is just ridiculous. I'm gonna test something out as well. Just a quick guitar riff. Um, I need. I'm gonna open up. Boop. Applications. Uh, invite. Invitation sent. All right. So that should be a way to get it. Sorry, this is such a ripshaw little thing. Uh, let's see. No, what is the name of it again? I also have like a wicked headache, guys. So that's another thing that's happening. Ooh. Ow. So give me just a sec. I'm going to go dark for a second with my mic because I'm going to physically cut it off for just a second, and I'll be right back. Seems like a problem on your end. So yeah, just there might be a very loud pop that's about to happen. Sorry. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Oh, wow. So I'm really loud now. Hey, hey. Oh, wow. So I'm really loud now. I'm going to put this down a little bit. Hey, hey. Oh, wow. So I'm really loud now. I'm going to put this down a little bit. All just very, very, very intense things we're going through right now. So why is it not working for Pat Gibney? All just very, very, very intense things we're going through right now. I'm gonna call him. Why is it not working for Pat Gibney? Just very, very, very. Hey, so are you using your phone to do this, or are you using your computer? Oh, well, that's probably the issue. No, I'm asking you, are you using your phone to try and call me, or are you trying to use your computer to call me? But if you to join the Hangout stream, are you trying to use my so you're trying to use the phone instead of like a computer? Okay, I don't know if that works. Google's robust, but they're not that robust. Well, I'm just sending you the same link.
Well, it might have been just a technical thing because I'm charging it at the same time and my computer's trying to talk to it. My own fault, but let's see if it works before I have to.
Resign yourself.
Yeah, because right now I have my computer like HDMI cable out to a couple monitors, so I have to like.
No worries. I mean, you don't technically have to do the whole camera thing. This is a very chill. It's a very chillax stream. All right, I got two options, but they really aren't really changing all that much. But I'm just gonna try both options nonetheless. Right. Shit. Well, either way, this is considered padding. So what is it? It's just like it looks like it's gonna answer, and then it immediately shuts you off.
Yeah, then it just gives her the thing. Hang on, from here.
Very true, Steve. They are robots, but sometimes so chill. I'm okay. I apologize for all your hard work that you're gonna have to go through right now. What the hell? Where's my tone bridge? I'm gonna open it back up. Did it just shut off on me? No, it shouldn't have. Crap. Did I really just like close it? So I've got like a new guitar thing that I'm working on. I'm talking to the audience, Gibney, by the way. I'm sorry. This Tone Bridge, which is a very cool app that allows you to recreate um, amps and guitar sounds for different music or different songs, so you don't have to like futz with a bunch of dials and stuff like that on your own systems. And I like using it just to explore and look and see how it can sound without having to. I like it just as a sort of quick case scenario to look at stuff. I don't know if it's a very accurate recreation, but it's a creation nonetheless. I'm also working off of. Okay, you ready? So am I sending you? Yeah, just the links shouldn't change, so you should be able to just use those same links. So, what's up, Rosen? What's up, Steve? What's up, Pat Gibney? How's everyone? Also, can anyone just inform me if my guitar's too loud on the stream?
Here we go. I'm here.
All right, I'm gonna.
Hey. Here we go. I'm here.
All right, I have to mute the stream.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. Hey. There we go.
Lord have mercy.
Well, so do I have to be on the phone with you, or can I just talk into one of these? I should be able to talk, shouldn't I?
You can talk in through the mic.
I can't hear anything. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta put my guitar down for a sec.
Oh, okay, sweet. I had the chat or the stream open in another window.
Right.
So now I am here. All right. Hi.
Hello, everyone. The illustrious Patrick Gibney, everyone else.
Hello, everyone else.
Welcome to Chat and Play October 3rd edition. Welcome to Pat's Plays Let's live stream channel thing. I don't really care. I don't really have a name for it. It's so chill.
It's Pat's plural this time.
Pat's Plays, yes. Well,
Now
Pat's
it's Pat's
squared.
Plays.
It's Pat's squared.
You've been wondering what that extra S was for.
Oh, right. So true. So true. So very, very true. Mhm.
So what you been up to?
Shit ton. Recently had my birthday.
Oh, that's right. Happy belated birthday. I was gonna.
Thank you.
I was waiting. Thanks for reminding me.
So 27. So 27 years of age. Did honestly, one of my friends was like, or one of my friends' moms was like, oh, how, can you believe it? I'm like, honestly, I didn't think I'd last this long, but very glad that the fates have been that kind to me.
You're no Jimi Hendrix.
Nope, not Jimmy. Well, that's what I was saying.
That came off as insulting. I didn't mean it as insulting.
Hey,
I mean, you're not gonna die soon.
So there was a thing. What was it? I was also wait. I'm just gonna ask the chat something. I apologize. Chat, is Pat Gibney too loud as well? Because I don't know what his mix is compared to my mix.
Hello.
So, but that my folks were like, oh, why are you considering 27 to be such an important age? And I'm like, because some people who are much more talented than me didn't last past 27. so I was just like, that was like, well, there's a reason that like 27 is like the 27 club, blah blah blah.
I get you.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
had a musician friend who, Steve, you've met Steve.
oh, Steve, yeah.
Have you met Steve? Anyway,
Nice.
completely irrelevant.
Tall,
oh yeah, the tall
guy
dude. Oh yeah, you've met Steve. But when he was 27, he like put out a public like, someone please try to kill me this year. I want to join the 27 club.
Oh God.
And I don't think he was serious, but he's kind of a weird
but
guy,
nonetheless,
so might have been.
That's Steve.
Yeah.
That's his not you, Steve. Just a different. It's
My
a different
Steve.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the other ones.
Steve. Honestly, it's kind of like the complete polar opposite to Steve in the chat. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it.
He's the opposite of most humans.
Yes, well that's also very true. But yeah, this weekend I did a lot of things. Went back to hometown, went back to Somerville. So and
Cool.
went to the arcade that was there and the comic book store. All of this, by the way, was for another person's birthday that I just happened to tag on to. Because this dude, he messaged me out of the blue like 2 weeks before, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing the 30th?" Because I'm thinking of going to this place called Somerville. It's got a arcade. It's got a retro game store. It's got a comic book store. It's got a tabletop game store. And I replied to him. I go, well, it's that's my actual birthday, and I definitely know about Somerville because that's my hometown. So sure, I would love to join you on your birthday. But I had a nice brunch with my family beforehand, and then did that, and then I drove out to Long Island and got to hang out with my bros in Long Island for a while. So that's been that. Been becoming extremely poor.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Oh yeah. So it's incredibly stressful right now because hours have been absolute dick at work. So I've been just.
Is that from the transfer to the new location?
No, it's for some reason we had a really, really, really good August where we had a lot of hours, and then in September for some reason all that business that was in August just disappeared. And so September has been complete and total crap, and then it just kind of changed immediately. And so October's looking to be better, so it should be okay. We're gonna be making it by the skin of our teeth until looks like Thanksgiving. But other than that,
good luck.
Yeah. Thank you.
If you'd like to contribute to the GoFundMe, we've set one up.
Yeah.
And all the money that would go to Pat one's financial crisis will be going to Hurricane Irma victims.
Hurricane Irma yeah. By the way, how did you make out?
I mean, a fence blew down, but we're fine.
Yeah, I mean,
We
like
had-
everyone was asking me, it's like, oh, how's Patrick Gibney doing during the hurricane? I'm like, he's up north.
Oh yeah, no, it's people don't, especially from the Northeast,
Right, where everything's
dramatically
yeah,
underestimate how large Texas is.
yeah.
So we did get some of the Hurricane Harvey came through, and we did get a lot of rain, and we got a lot of wind, and some stuff got knocked over. But it's like being in Pennsylvania when Hurricane Sandy hit.
right.
It's not, which I was, but it.
I was in Maryland for Hurricane Sandy,
Oh, there you go. So same, pretty
but I
much
was
the same
still
thing.
living in New York City. So I missed Hurricane Sandy going because I stayed in Maryland, and then this was when we were in school, so they were just like, yeah, just don't come back. Stay down there for a week. It's okay. Wait till things get better.
Whew. Anyway, it'd be great to not have hurricanes.
Yeah, no, that'd be true. Hurricanes, earthquakes, a whole 9 yards would be excellent. We got some of Irma up here.
Oh yeah.
Like 3 days of heavy rain. Oh my lord! So loud. Tara's coming over for dinner tonight as my birthday present. So she just asked me what my address is, and I'm gonna say it out loud on the stream.
No, don't do it. Don't dox yourself.
Send me things, folks. You know, gifts, body parts, random
From
porn.
what I've heard, they just find you.
Well, they will, because the credit cards and all that stuff is online anyway.
That's
so
right. Yeah, thanks Equifax.
yeah, well, all good. I expected to be poor anyway. So
getting ready for Halloween?
yes. So as it stands right now, me and Gabby, because we're just that ugly, disgusting, cute couple, we're gonna be going together as or at least for my there's a Halloween party or something that's going on. We're going together as Bughead, which if you've seen the show Riverdale, it's Jughead and Betty. So I'm gonna be Jughead and she's gonna be Betty. Or vice versa, you know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I can't be as talented as you to make a fucking X-Wing.
Oh, you want to see this year's? I can.
Oh, sure.
Oh, let's make a game out of it. You have to guess.
Okay.
I'll bring in
Alright.
props one at a time until you can figure it out.
Oh, fuck. This is not going to be fun. This is going to be so... He's really... All right.
All right, so first prop was gonna be this.
Was going to be that.
Yeah.
So it's
Which
not
is-
the actual prop. Did you repaint it as well?
No, because I decided it would be much more satisfying to make my own, but this one is...
Oh, dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, so they sell these at Spirit Halloween for like $10.
I don't have $10 to pay.
And so
Whoa.
the from scratch,
The whole gun's built from scratch? Or
absolutely
just the pouch?
100% from scratch. So like I carved the stock out of a 2x4, and these are conduit piping.
So it doesn't fold out?
Nope, it's all just... It's not even like, this is the weakest part, I think, and it's just kind of etched in there.
Where
not
did you
natural.
get the where'd you get the trigger and all the fixins?
These came from Cap Guns. This
Okay.
is like a brass thing from a lamp.
A fitting, like a brass
Yeah.
fitting. Okay.
Yeah, kind of just a strip of metal.
And then
This-
I'm assuming the hammer is just like a piece of dowel or whatever.
This was actually, you know those like electric buzzers?
Yes.
It's the flip on one of those that adjusts the blade on it.
Oh, okay.
And then this is just a random fitting that I broke and bent into shape.
See,
And then
folks,
these are
you're
Super Bowls.
wickedly more talented than I am.
That's a lot of practice.
So, okay, just from a gun alone, did you also make the leather pouch, or is the leather pouch a picture pouch?
No, I made it. So this is made out of a boot
From like
and
a
a
thrift store?
belt.
Not
From where?
bad. From like a thrift store?
Yeah. I leaned in like I'm like I'm not wearing headphones.
It's like, huh? Okay, so I can't
right,
guess
try
from
to
a
guess.
gun alone. First initial thought is Ash, but Ash has a single barreled shotgun.
Very close, very close. It's one of there's only a couple characters that really use a shotgun a ton.
Schwarzenegger.
Nope.
Fuck.
Just because I can't pull that off.
Just throw on leather. You got the haircut for it.
Yeah. No, I dropped it.
Ow. I don't know. Just from
Another hint.
yeah.
The next one I'll give it away. All right, you can continue your stream until I get back.
Yeah, that's very much what I'm doing. So stream, that's Patrick Gibney, one of my lifelong collaboration partners. He currently lives in Texas. I live where he used to live in Pennsylvania. We will be doing more music at the midway through the stream. Oh, he's back. He's back. I'm actually gonna try some controlling, some camera work. There we go. All right.
All right, so I'm trying to decide what to show that will maintain some suspense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll go with the leg brace.
Leg brace.
That's
Leg brace and shotgun.
Not a giveaway, but like a lot of these are just kind of stupid details.
Leg brace and shotgun. And chains. It's a movie, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, it's a movie.
And it's not Ash. Gibney, I'm
running out of props, man.
Yeah, no, I'm freaking stumped.
I'm
obviously not cultured as you are.
Oh, come on, you've seen this movie.
I have seen this movie. It can't be Planet.
I'll give you a hint. This goes on here, and then there's a tube that runs through it.
It's not Bane.
No, same actor though.
Oh fuck! It's Mad Max.
Yes, you got it.
All right. Wow, that took me a fucking while.
It's not very relevant right now.
Now, which Mad Max is it? The Mad Max modern remake?
Yeah, Fury Road.
Oh, Fury Road. Okay. Does that mean Angie's being Furiosa?
No, but she's being a Valkyrie. It's kind of a generic mythological thing, but she's doing her makeup the same way that Furiosa did.
Fair enough.
At least on her face, she's doing like a full body prosthetic thing.
Nice. Okay.
We don't even cosplay.
All right.
And no TV monitor.
The tan shirt is the one that made me. The tan shirt and the Bane comment is what actually made me figure it out.
Yeah, I'm hedging my bets that that Fury Road will become a classic, so it's not just an outdated.
It's either gonna be a classic or somewhat of a cult classic.
It's at the very least a cult classic. It's one of my favorite films of all time, and I'm a snob about that sort of stuff.
That's fair. That's fair.
Reluctantly.
All right. I'm trying to figure out how I do this. Because I'm now controlling the way the camera shows, so I'm wondering when it shuts itself off and goes back and forth between doing our like discussions would rather it not showing you. But I think that's just me. I've officially just like given up hope on actually trying to figure out how everything works and just go with it.
Yeah, just do whatever. Yeah. I just want to get this out there though. This was free.
Yes.
I did not seek out a fidget spinner. It was a giveaway at a thing I was at.
Okay, so I have 2.
I have 4.
You have 4.
Only this is
And
the
3 of them you bought?
No, 2 of them. One of them's Keats. No, dead meme. It's a dead meme. I'm done.
You're done?
It's a dead meme. I'm not touching it.
See, I don't know if I can believe you on that, because he who is the bringer of memes usually is the one who decides when they die, who decides when they do and do not die,
Oh,
unfortunately.
trust me. Memes can die.
Name a meme that's dead.
Harambe.
Well, that's because it was fucking literally put into the ground.
Well, that was your criteria.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, Harambe was literally dead within the week after it happened.
Harambe was dead before.
It was like a zombie. It was like a zombie. It just kept popping up, and I was like, I'm kind of done with this.
Yeah. I gotta put this down.
Yes. As for projects that I'm doing, I have one prompt that I asked for Twitter, and so Twitter has responded. So I'm doing a theme song for a sitcom about a buddy roommate ghost show. And so the name of it that I've come up with is called Ghouling Around. So I'm doing that. And then my buddy wants me for his birthday to create him a theme song. And so that's what I'm going to do.
I'm just trying to think of the ghost show now.
Well, I mean, there's the ghost show that you made.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that was a one-off.
Oh, man, I really wish it wasn't. I really freaking wish it wasn't. Because the tongue-in-cheekness of it was... The tongue-in-cheekness of it is what made that humor so well played.
Well, it was everything I had in that genre, so I just kind of... I don't think I could continue to be funny if I did more of those.
I just think it would be perfect to put you in... I think it would be perfect to put the character in different supernatural situations, honestly. And honestly, I could imagine the dog figuring out all the problems. That's my take on that.
That would be funny. Doesn't Scooby-Doo do that?
Technically, but
it's kind of Scooby-Doo.
It's kind of Scooby-Doo, but the thing about it is that Scooby-Doo has never really been truly modernized, and the other thing is that Scooby-Doo deals with humans who try to pretend it's supernatural sequences. I want there to be an actual supernatural event, and then have ordinary people try to solve it.
Like the police? Or like just...
What, are you reading like police files of like unsolved cases where it's like, and then the guy just evaporated?
Well, okay. We'll see. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
It's just
like, well, if you solve it, it's not supernatural anymore. It's just a part of canon.
Right. That's why
it's just science at that point. I'm done.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
More time.
Hey, buddy, don't point that gun. Don't point that gun at your computer.
I got a dead pixel on my MacBook Pro.
Wait, how many monitors did you have hooked up to it?
2.
2.
Yeah,
okay.
But it's like I stopped using the screen of the MacBook Pro, which is that's why it was a pain in the butt for me to get on, because I had to take it down from its mount and open it up again. So I've literally not even been using the screen.
Right.
And it formed a dead pixel somehow.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. At least I'm not using the screen, so it doesn't bother me that much. But...
Wait, so your new setup it's like mounted somewhere?
A little bit. It's on like a stand, and then the wires come out. And...
Oh, okay. You got one of those fancy like side angle stands, so it like
made one.
Got or made? I don't know.
It's, I made it as a like a Kindle stand kind of, or like for whatever, but the computer sits on there.
Oh, that's so sick.
Yeah, Looks
I
cool.
was considering doing that when I was initially designing the desk, and now the MacBook just kind of sits underneath the lip of where the monitors actually sit.
Yeah, that works better when you can do it.
Yeah, and then
I prefer that.
my desk is the perfect setup for me right now. Though I am going to say the one big thing is that if I were to try and do anything more advanced, I need a better computer.
What kind do you have?
Well, I have a 2011 MacBook Pro, and it's good for most things that I'm doing.
I have one of those kicking around.
Yeah, but the big issue is that if I need any more power, so the big thing that's causing the issue right now is that my my device my video card is getting all used up just by purely having 2 monitors set up.
How do you run out 2 monitors from yours? Do you have
So one's DisplayPort, and that's easy enough. The other is a USB.
Okay. That's curious. I actually get better performance when I run monitors than when I'm just
yours
doing
is like a
single.
what, 2014, 2015?
2015.
Yeah, 2015. You're running out of 2 display ports, am I correct?
No, HDMI and DisplayPort.
Yeah, because the DisplayPort it's a device of send, but it's also they're both used as a display thing. So there's a stronger memory, there's a stronger display card in your computer than there is in mine. My computer was made to have 1 display attachment.
Gotcha.
If it was made to have 2 display attachments, then that's the problem.
Yeah. Well, it sucks though. I'm a slave to the dongles.
Yep.
I can't move it. It's become a desktop.
Well, that's the lucky thing about what I've done with mine is I have it designed in such a way that I can just pull my computer out and all those dongles remain.
What? My solution is to get this fixed.
Oh yeah, that would help.
It still works. It just doesn't, work all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you the story about what Apple did when I took this in to get it looked at?
No.
And how they scorned me forever? In addition to the sticker they put on there when I actually mailed it to them.
Right.
The feet had fallen off.
Right.
So they're doing like 3 of the feet. So they're doing a damage check. And they take it and they put it on like this, this grainy desk that they have. It's got dirt and stuff on it from just, usage.
Right.
They put it down. Oh, scratches on it.
Oh, those fuckers.
Not a word of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Fuckers. Anyway, pardon my French. Oh, it's storming out.
I'm also trying out a new lighting system.
Ooh, me too. It's called the sun.
Yeah, no, mine is, I got 1 actual tungsten light, and then I got my little LED light that I have shining on me over here to kind of give me even lighting. Cool. It's a living.
I'm in like a room with 2 windows.
Yeah, well, I'm in the basement.
It's stormy out right now. There. Now I'm well lit.
All right, so I'm trying to get that bouncing thing back again.
The light burns. I don't want it anymore.
That's unfortunately you, buddy. High broadcast, eject, present to everyone.
Oh.
What? I'm trying to.
I am presenting to everyone.
Stop presenting.
Oh, that was what that was.
Yeah, no, I'm trying like honestly to figure out what I'm.
I think what it does is when it hears whatever's the loudest is
right. But the thing is, since I'm in the presenter mode, I can select you and have you show up. But the thing is that I'm trying to get that setting back so that it just hears the high and lows of the conversation, so it'll bounce back and forth.
Gotcha.
But I don't know if that's just something where it just recognizes that it's where it's like just sleeping or whatever, or if it's actually doing it, or where like I stop touching it after a little while and it starts going back and forth. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's neither here nor there for me, honestly.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we this is chat and play experimental stream again. Also, I apologize to all my listeners, viewers, watchers, any way that you're viewing this. I apologize that it's been a while since I've actually done one of these. I kind of fell off the face of the map again, mostly because I've been incredibly busy, and since my work, my full-time job outside of this, even though the hours are terrible, sometimes they just happen to line up with the days that I stream, and they line up with the hours that I stream. So it's kind of an unfortunate side effect of having a full-time job, but we can see what happens. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be able to stream next week, but I do appreciate y'all for tuning in when you can, and if you can. I'm sorry that consistency is something that I unfortunately cannot afford to give right now, and that is something that I will truly continue to work on as time progresses.
You lazy son of a bitch.
Can't work from
These
home,
people
buddy.
take times out of their day to come watch you strum your little guitar.
Yep.
You can't give them consistency. What are you?
Probably a deadbeat dad.
You'll never be the father. You're not my real dad.
Exactly. Now, are you still listening to the stream audio on your end, or are you
No,
just
I'm just
Okay.
on the call.
No worries. Now, is my guitar going through the call, or is it just my voice?
I can hear your guitar.
Like clear as day? Like it
As-
sounds like it's plugged in?
Play again. Yes.
Okay. So I will refrain from doing that right now, as it is not my choice to deafen people. But you know what? I completely bogarted this conversation. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well.
And what have you been up to?
Just working a lot. I just finished up assistant editing a documentary.
Oh yes.
And,
And have you
it's-
also been traveling to a job as well? You've been doing something where you've been like camera AD or something?
Was I? I don't think so.
Or was it just editing was your thing? It was
That was where I was traveling. I had to drive into Austin every day.
Oh, okay. So you
So
had
that's what that was.
so you were going to like an editing suite or something?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Okay.
like an office.
Okay. All right.
So that
How was
wrapped
that?
up. Well, the film's not done yet, but I'm getting
Yeah.
married, so I gotta take some me time.
Yeah.
So.
So how is that going? How's the planning for the marriage going?
We're not procrastinating at all. I definitely don't funnel all my attention into making a replica shotgun instead of sending out invites.
Oh boy. I mean, yeah. Now, are you just doing invites, or are you also doing save the dates?
We already did save the dates. That's the website.
Oh, the website is the save the
Yeah.
dates, right?
That was our
Am I
e-save the
confirmed?
dates.
Are me and
Yeah,
Gab
oh yeah,
confirmed?
yeah.
Okay. Because the website was giving me shit.
Yeah, I put a link on there yeah, a lot of people are having trouble, so
Okay. All right.
you can just email us if you want. But we'll just reach out for addresses if we don't have them.
Either way, yeah, as it is right now, the big thing that's going on for me with your wedding is, and actually, I'm glad that I have you here. What are your plans for are people staying with you?
Not in our apartment, but in the I mean, if you need a place, we do have an extra room, but I'd need to run that by Angie. But I'm sure it could be arranged.
It was just we were looking through and stuff like that. We're trying to figure out what we need to do because the big thing is plane ticket plus hotel or Airbnb are the things that we're trying to budget for right now.
I gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot of options. You can camp at the
You can
venue. Yeah, it's gonna be February, but it's February in Texas, so
So
it could be hot and rainy.
Yeah, so it could be like 50 degrees, or it can be
Or 90.
like
We don't know.
90.
So, but yeah, we'll let me know what you need, and we'll help you out.
Yeah. The big thing is we might need to figure out riding situations. That's the only.
Yeah, we're looking into like maybe getting a van or something to shuttle people around. But I mean, it's you've been to our place, so it's half an hour away.
Yeah. Okay. That should be fun.
Yeah, and Uber's back.
Oh, Uber's back.
Or at least
So
Lyft is, but yeah.
They kicked him out of London, and then they all came back to Austin.
Yeah, there was something where some law change that they were able to come back, but I don't know. Whatever. I never use them except for first time I used them was this past the summer when we came to visit.
Oh yeah, Philly.
That's the first Uber. Yeah.
How's your tailbone?
A lot better. Yeah. Oh, I had my bachelor party early for the streamers, for the viewers.
Right.
Came to visit. When was it? July? August?
It was August.
August. Beginning of August. And my fiance and I kind of had a double bachelorette party where we were all hanging out together, but then we also split off and did our own separate things. Blah blah blah. We all went rollerblading.
Yeah, that was
at a certain point in Philly, and I wiped out super hard on my butt, and like the kind of thing where like I landed and it like my tailbone and like all my lower back just went.
Yeah, like shockwaves through your system.
Yep, and like I felt the bones like it was a chiropractor punching me in the butt. Yeah,
I had something like that similarly happen to me, but it was the complete opposite direction. I had something fall on me and crush me. And crush my spine.
That would that hurts.
That it was basically it's like, oh, and I'm going to be sore for the rest of the week. Good. glad. So I'm glad that it was all better because I was feeling really guilty about the fact.
No. We would have gone anyway. They were actually on their way to because Pat won us tickets to go rollerblading for free and roller skating for free. And then the girls were just like, let's go roller skating.
Yeah. So I won them, and so I was like, let's do it.
But yeah, I was sore for a couple of weeks, and then it was gone.
How was DC?
Good. Really good. We went to a soccer game and
Nationals game.
United, DC United.
DC United. Okay. What are Nationals? Nationals are in New York.
Washington.
Oh, they're I think they're.
They might be Washington State.
Yeah. I don't follow football.
Me neither.
Them soccer games.
Yeah.
I was annoying my friend all weekend with he has this irrational anger towards the Boston Red Sox in Philly because Philly have the Philly Fanatic, who is a green monster with a red and white jersey, and then the Boston Red Sox are have a green monster with a red and white jersey. And he's like, that makes no sense. Why does the Phillies have a green monster? And I'm like, because there's just the Philly Fanatic, and the Boston Red Sox have a green monster because their back wall is called the Green Monster on their field. And he's just like, that's stupid. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Every mascot in all of the major leagues is stupid. The Bruins have a freaking barrel as their mascot. Is it
a barrel?
No, not the Bruins. The Bruins have a what is it? I gotta look it up again. Barrelman. The name is literally called Barrelman. Barrelman mascot.
I heard my mom grew up in Long Island in Brewers, yeah.
The Milwaukee Brewers, their mascot is literally a guy wearing a barrel called Barrelman. The Barrelman. So your mom grew up in Long Island.
She grew up in Long Island in one of the Rockaways. I'll leave it ambiguous,
Mhm.
just because. And I was joking. I'm like, "What was your school mascot? The Rocks?" And
Oh no,
they were the
it was a rock.
the rock something rock away rocks.
Oh,
The Rocks.
like at
So that's
least
my
we
favorite
had a
mascot.
panther, when we grew up.
Yeah, we were okay.
They were okay.
No.
Nothing special. Nothing great.
Angie, my fiance, went to Warren Hills, and there were the blue streaks.
The blue streaks?
Yeah, a lot of skid mark jokes, I bet.
Oh, immense skid mark jokes.
Mhm.
You see those blue streaks in your shorts? So, so you've been editing a documentary.
Mhm. Or
Any
assistant
personal-
editing, a
Yeah.
lot of data management.
Any personal projects you're working on?
Yeah, well, Appleseed's been doing the festival thing.
Okay, the
Been
festival circuit.
Yeah, we just got our first rejection,
Oh
so
yeah.
that was nice from the Austin Film Festival. So we will not see you there. So
Dang.
that was our big one. So
Mhm.
unfortunately, that's not working out. So we'll just do a bunch of small festivals and just use it as a marketing tool.
Trying to do the rooftop festival in Brooklyn.
I don't know if I'm gonna do any like outside of Texas ones
Outside.
because I want to make sure I can actually go to the festivals it gets into.
Okay.
And it's been an immensely useful marketing tool because it's just kind of your work on display, and then people come and talk to you, and I've got a
Right,
couple jobs that way. So that's that. That's just running its course.
Okay.
And
all right.
then I'm just writing a bunch, and then I plan to shoot a feature next year. Hopefully a good one.
Like a legitimate feature.
Mhm.
Okay.
I just want it to be just super small, but still, entertaining. So
Indie feature. Okay.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so I'm assuming I have nothing to do with it.
Well, you can if you want. I haven't finished writing it yet, so I don't know what's going to be needed.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's all right.
It's a work in progress. Don't count yourself out.
I know you know that I support you 100% on whatever you do.
Oh, of course. And you'll always have a place anything I'm working on as long as I'm in control.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, no.
You just say the word and you're on board.
Fair enough. I want a cameo. I want to show up in one of the original actors.
Just like starring billing. Just like,
yeah, it's
"Who
like
the
I
fuck
want. It's like
is
I
he in the
want. I
movie?"
want to be like your Kevin Smith, like Randall Boggs, where he just throws his friends in every single movie. Just throws them a bone. And is like, yeah, here's your paycheck. Here's your like.
Man, I tell you what, though, the hardest thing in the world is not imitating like Kevin Smith or anyone else who's in the same situation that I am
Right,
when they started
where
out.
it's like that independent thing.
It's so hard because all you have is what they did.
Right.
And you're just trying, all you can do is like, what did they do? And then that's all that's in your head. So you just like inherently start imitating that.
I get
It's
the
so
same
hard to overcome
way,
that.
I get the same way with music specifically, where sometimes I ask like, well, what do you want for a feel or something for like, and for most projects that I've been working on, it's that. And the problem is it instead of inspiring me, it completely and totally it's it culls me. It stops me from starting something because I'm like, ah, now I got that stuck in my head, and now this is gonna be. I'll never be as good as that. I'll never be anything that I want it to be. That sort of thing.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
so
it's such a hard mentality to get out of.
I know, and it's getting better where I'm not doing it as much, where I'm not comparing myself to a lot of things, but at the same time, it's immensely frustrating.
Mm-hmm. One of the hardest things, and I'm working through the same things you are,
Mm-hmm.
is to just complete an entire thing knowing full well that it's awful.
Mm.
So like you like, because from what I gather, at least the first like time you craft an idea, it's bad. No matter what, it's bad.
Yeah.
And unless you have the experience of having done a well-received thing in the past or anything like that, which I don't have, so I'm just trusting the advice of others. you just have to let it be bad and then reassess. But
Right.
first, you have to go through the entire process of making a thing that is bad, and then seeing if it's worth fixing.
Yeah, I mean, basically that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. It sucks. Yeah.
I don't know. It and as it is right now, I'm still focusing more on I'm still focusing on working more for myself and less or not. I'm sorry, getting it all mixed up. I'm working for other. I'm focusing more on working for other people and less with myself, mainly because I derive most of my creativity, at least my passion for projects, through other people, and less with my own passion projects, because the big thing is that I love the collaborative effort that comes through when working with other people. Like, I can do those projects, but the last like project that I really like pushed through for myself was the Chiptune School of Rock song, and that was over a year ago at this point. So
just gotta follow your inklings.
yeah,
It's
no.
hard. It's a hard thing to get out of. I have the same thing where it's like I'll feel like I should do something, but it's like I don't know. I almost feel like if I do something that doesn't turn out the way I would want it, it's a waste of my time to try. But then it's like that or nothing, and it's it's so easy to choose nothing and then let it. Anyway, that's what my year's been kind of.
Yeah, no, I mean, I completely agree with that.
Yeah. But it was nice to do something for someone else with the
With the
editing, yeah.
yeah.
Because I mean that I didn't know that. Like if I'm doing something for myself, I don't know that I have that kind of work ethic where I can do I think between the day job and that I was doing 12-hour days for 6 months.
Oh my.
And it, like straight every single weekday.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad I gave myself the weekends off because we kind of set our own schedules, so it's my own damn fault. But I mean I was completely adhered to it. So if there's outside pressure, I at least know I can do it, and I didn't lose anything from it. I just like gas money, but
I mean, for myself, that's what.
oh, it was unpaid too. I don't know if I mentioned that.
What the?
Yeah.
No.
Well, it started as an internship, and then I got promoted, and then the funding fell out. It didn't, and I don't know what I can say about that because I signed a lot of things.
Yeah, I would curb your.
That's not what I just said is not true. It's actually not true. I was.
You're just speculating.
Inaccurate. Well, no. It's actually not true. I was inaccurately summarizing.
Okay, no worries.
But
these opinions
anyway,
are not my own. They are held by Patrick Gibney and his services to himself. And Patrick Gibney
for a project that is I haven't even mentioned. But anyway, the title of
right.
Or who's involved.
Patrick is all. These are all Patrick Gibney's opinions that he keeps.
Do not reflect the views of Pat's Plays or any of its affiliates.
Yes, the 3 viewership that I have.
Oh man, I started a tech review channel for about a week and then
stopped.
Wimped out and stopped.
Mm-hmm.
But I did something different this time. Where do you follow my channels, right?
I follow It Is an I, Pat Gibney, and New Vantage.
Yeah, so I don't use It Is an I anymore.
Okay.
I mean it's still on there, but
right.
My habit is to work very hard on a video, upload it, and then immediately take it down.
Yeah.
Out of fear and embarrassment. So I'm like, what if I just don't show my face in the video? And it worked, and it's like, well, I'm not proud of the video. I'll just leave it up. And I ignored it, and it got 500 hits.
Really?
Yeah, and it was just a tech review of sort of my camera gear things, and and I'm like, maybe I should. I don't know.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it, but tech review channels are big. They're huge on YouTube.
And you can just talk about anything. I just stood in front of this window and held the It was for a focal reducer. I held the focal reducer and it.
Oh right, is that the metal ring that goes inside?
Yeah, the Zhongyi. My apartment's not a horrendous mess. I just have all this stuff on hand for
Right,
convenience. This thing.
right. That right there.
Yeah.
The man has fancy toys.
Yeah, and yeah, and high rent and.
I'm actually focusing. I do have something that I am working on that is visually creative, and that I wrote a fidget cube prompt a very long time ago, sort of like a tech review, and so I'm currently shooting B-roll for that and getting that all together so that I can post it on my Pat Hazard channel, whatever. Because
What is a fidget cube prompt?
prompt.
What is that? Oh, just the what you would say.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
it's a basic script, and then the prompt is basically I used grade school sort of, not like the reason it's called a fidget cube prompt is because it's like you're given a writing prompt and you write about a specific topic. So it's like, oh, I'm gonna write about the fidget cube, and so that's what because I also have I also have another writing prompt that I have handwritten at least half of it. And then I have the other half that I need to write about. And that is called Not Quite Disney. And that's going to be an interesting one because I have archival footage that I've brought from my home movies and from other people's home movies online. And it's about a roller coaster that was built in Wildwood from about 1998, or no, a little bit earlier than that. I would say 94, and it was torn down in like 2011, and it was this dinosaur mine ride and a mine car ride. But it was my favorite ride my whole entire life, and it was themed with like dinosaur animatronics and like creepy funhouse things in this ride. It was all an inside indoor roller coaster, and it was like a Disney ride, but kind of janky and built in New Jersey.
Hmm.
And so that's why I was just like, it's such a vivid memory of mine. And I'm like, oh man, I wonder if I remember a year ago, it was like, or 2 years ago, I was thinking about it. I'm like, oh man, I wonder if it's still there. And they're like, nah, that whole entire pier doesn't exist anymore. You're stupid. I'm like, well, I tried. I looked for it. And then it's like, oh no, wait. The ride still exists. It's just not there anymore. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, the track and the roller coaster itself are actually in Nobles, Pennsylvania. And I'm like, well, how far is Nobles, Pennsylvania from here? And they're like, it's like an hour and 40. And I'm like, well, looks like I'm taking a pilgrimage at some point.
You ever been to Nobles?
Never been to Nobles.
Oh,
Or
it's like Dollywood.
Yeah, if I went, like, I feel like I went to Nobles as like a 3-year-old or like a 4-year-old when I lived.
It is one of those places.
Like it's one of those places that if I went, I was immensely young.
It's like you got to go there for a specific reason, because if it's not like, either it's the most convenient place to get to, which is probably where most of their the people that go there come from,
Right.
or you're going for like a really specific thing, because it's not as good as like a Six Flags or Hershey or something like that.
It's not as, personally, it looks like one of those parks that's more like a family run park than anything else. And it's not like a brand name like Hershey or Dorney or Six Flags, because Six Flags and Dorney are both like 45 minutes from where I'm living now. So actually Hershey's like an hour from here too. And I was like, a Hershey trip sounds like a great idea. One that I don't have to vomit from? Perfect. Because it's been like, what, 8 years since I've gone to Hershey.
Jeez, it's been a long time.
I know. Well, surprise.
We got a couple Six Flags here, and we haven't gotten to them yet.
Six Flags over Texas, you literally have not gone to that yet?
I mean, it's 3 hours away.
That's right. Everything's a lot farther.
There is one in San Antonio called Six Flags Fiesta Texas, which is about maybe an hour.
Isn't that the one that's actually like abandoned?
No, it's
No, that's
open.
Six Flags Louisiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
Six Flags Fiesta.
Swampy.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, you got all the excitement you need living in Austin.
Oh yeah.
So
That traffic
much,
is.
yeah, so much excitement. It's like an amusement park itself, or one
It's where young
giant
people go to
queue.
retire.
Yeah, one giant queue. Well, as I was telling, I forget, some folks were telling me about the fact that they're like, oh, we're thinking about going to Austin, and I was like, don't move to Austin, just don't. There's no room.
It's grow. I mean, yeah, I agree, but also that whole sentiment is stupid.
What?
Because have you seen? I saw Slacker recently in my research of first features,
Yeah.
and that was super. Like that was a really weird movie to watch because I've lived here and I grew some roots here, and then I watched Slacker.
Right.
And the amount of things that are highlighted in that film, it's just like it just captures living here so vividly.
Right.
That it's just like at the end of the. Have you seen the movie?
I'm trying to think. Was that Linklater?
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta hang up on my
No worries.
fiance here.
Oh, I can
Hello.
mute.
Hey, I'm on a live stream. Can I call you back?
So he's muted, folks. He's muted, folks. So that's okay. I give him his private conversation. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. And
Back.
he's back. He's back.
Wrong number.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I had to make sure I put the pot roast on.
Oh, okay.
Getting all
Fair.
domestic.
I actually have to start preparing dinner for me and my sister and my wife.
Was I in the middle of a story?
Slacker.
Slacker. Oh, anyway, it just there's a lot to Austin that it captured well, and I watched the commentary for it, and Linklater was saying that
Richard Linklater. Okay.
Yeah, it was what Slacker was kind of about and trying to capture is that kind of sentiment of this was better back in the day, and there's so much of that right now. And
that rose tinted goggles.
Exactly, and even when he made Slacker, they were complaining, "Oh, it was so much better in the '70s," and then he actually said, "Like, oh, it's way better now. There's so much more to do."
I completely agree. As someone who is an outsider who loved his visit to Austin, the trip there was fantastic. Like, there's two places that I've now taken a trip to that I'm like, holy shit, I completely get it. Why people love to move there or live there, and that was Austin and Los Angeles. Like it's one of those things where it's like as you live there, you start to get used to it, and you're like, yeah.
You don't get used to Austin because it's always changing.
That's right. It's always weird.
There's a lot of facade, a lot of hipster stuff. I don't know what to call it, so I just call it the hipster stuff. And it's just kind of like the coffee shop that springs up overnight. That like it's like you could, or the apartments and stuff where it's all
really cheap.
Exactly. Everything or a lot of things feel very temporary, and that's my biggest complaint.
There's no
kind of
object permanence.
Yeah, there's I don't know. It's Austin's kind of a city that you use until you're done with it, and then you move on.
Interesting. Okay.
And it's reflected throughout.
Anyway. I would say that's the complete opposite for Philadelphia, which has a lot of old world charm to it, but at the same time, it hasn't updated its pace, and so there's a lot of infrastructure problems. Holy shit! The traffic is something I never expected that I would actually be like not okay with, considering it's a grid system. But so many people have said the grid system is actually poorly designed for today's modern age because the roads were meant for horse and buggy.
Oh yeah,
they weren't meant for cars. And I'm like, that makes complete sense. And it's like I'm sitting in like an hour-long piece of traffic, and I'm going, this was fucking better in Boston. And I'm like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least in Boston, the traffic moved.
I have no more stories.
No more stories.
Continue. You continue your stream.
Well, I think I'm going to be calling it soon because.
Well, you got to play a song. You got to play at least one song.
Should I play?
Yeah.
Should I play? What do you want me to play? Because there's only like 3 songs in my repertoire right now, and I'm building more. I feel like.
What are the options?
So there's Just Aside by Hi-Fi Dragons. There's Excuse Me. There's Excuse Me is not the song. There's give me a sec. It's on the tip of my Light Up My Room by Bare Naked Ladies. And then I can research something and something with a simple chord structure, and then try and play that song.
Do whatever one you know the best, and I'll tell you what. I will bow out of the stream now, and I'll let you conclude it at your own pace.
Okay. All
Sound
right.
good?
Fair enough.
All right.
Good.
Thank you for having me.
Everybody, that was Patrick Gibney. Hopefully we can have him back sometime. I'm hoping. If you want to plug your shit and plug anything that you want to do.
Yeah. Go to patrickgibney.com if you want. I think
Okay.
I have it updated.
Awesome. All right. Perfect. So.
Bye.
Out.
I'll watch the rest of your stream.
No worries. No worries. It's only gonna be like another 5 minutes though. So.
All right. Well, see ya.
All right. Bye. All right, folks. That was Patrick Gibney. I'm gonna do Light Up My Room though, Steve. That is a really good suggestion for American Girl by Tom Petty. We are going to see if I can do that. I'm gonna see what the chord structure for it is. If it's tough, I'm sorry. I know that I should honor him, but it's Now the problem is I don't really remember. Okay. Dude, I can't. Here's the problem: is like I love Tom Petty. I just have zero remembrance of the song. Like I know that beginning piece, and then everything else falls to shit. I really should honor him. Next stream, I will honor him. I will learn this song and I will honor him. Okay? That I promise that to everyone who is watching. That's gonna be what happens. Patrick Gibney, just because you are off camera now does not mean that you can troll me in the chat. Okay? We're gonna do the song that I know the most, which is we're gonna do Light Up My Room, just because every single stream I do it, and then we will reconvene next time. Otherwise, thank you all for coming to my stream. This is Light Up My Room by Bare Naked Ladies. Electro acoustic version. I apologize. Other than that, thank you all for coming, and we'll start off. thank you, folks. Like I said, I don't know when the next stream will be. I'm gonna try and keep announcing them at least 2 days out ahead. Otherwise, like I said, I apologize that the inconvenience of me having a full time job gets in the way of doing this, which I love doing. So, as always, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Keep rewatching the old streams. Keep sharing it with folks. And actually, that's a big thing that I don't keep saying is that you can share the stream with folks and show the like raws and stuff like that. Otherwise, I thank you all very much for tuning in. And as always, this is Pat Hazard signing out.